Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. Super slow price action at the moment on this chart. Super slow price action. And obviously, ideally, we get a little bit more action next week. So it's been a very slow weekend. Possible triangle developing here, but I just labeled it as an ABC structure. It doesn't look finished, this correction. Okay, it's very messy structure. I explained to you in the last video that I'm leaning towards this orange scenario in which we had a B wave low on the 24th of January in place, or 23rd rather. This is a day on which many crypto structures bottomed, locally at least. And then the price rallied only in 3 waves, however. So I can call it still, as highlighted in orange, an ABC structure. A wave up, B wave down with a shallow B wave. And then here a C wave basically to the upside, which would be a 5-wave pattern. And the wave 1 already likely topped. The wave 2 pullback is likely unfolding right now. Then we should get a 3rd wave, then a 4th wave and a 5th wave, possibly targeting sort of the $200 area, but we would have to see, here 213, we would have to see how the micro develops. If in any pullback this orange support area holds, we have support between $46.92 and $32.76. With additional support at $42.25 and $38. They are standard support levels, fib support, whereas we have lower degree targets pointing towards an additional area of interest between $45.75 and $41.44. Why are they relevant? Well, if we take a look at the structure here and we say, okay, wave 1 topped here, that was obviously here around the 18th of March. And then if the wave 2 pullback is unfolding right now, then we would typically expect the C wave to land in that region, because we can calculate a target area for the wave C based on the length of the A wave, compare it basically to the length of the C wave. A wave length and compare it with the length of the C wave. We can do that once we have the B wave top established. The resistance area is also defined here between $57.52 and $61.97. So that B wave might have topped. However, I can really only confirm that once we have a break below the A wave low. I mean, literally we've had this A wave established, then a 3-wave corrective rally. That's not clearly bullish, okay? But it's also not clearly bearish without a break below that previous low. So it's holding. It's holding and moving in a very tight range. Tight range. It broke below the ascending trend line, but that's not enough really to confirm downside. Let's say a continuation of that C wave here. At this stage, it's absolutely possible, and that's not unlikely, it's absolutely possible that this B wave is extending. I don't prefer it, but I think that's going to happen. Okay? It just looks to me as if this B wave wants to extend, and we would be forming a larger ABC flat. Okay, how does that work? Well, this move up would be an A wave. This move down would be a B wave, and this move up would be a C wave. ABC. So let me change the wave degrees actually, and I can actually show you that a little bit more clearly here on the chart. It's just intuition, call it, but this is just my view. What's more important than my perspective is, okay, which level needs to break to confirm that the C wave down is unfolding, and that is the low of the A wave, and that is around $50.50. Okay, so that really needs to break. If this C wave rally starts from here, I don't have any evidence for it at this stage. It's just that if this C wave wants to start, it should start from this region. But at the moment, there is no clear setup for it. All we see is at the moment very tight consolidation. And if a C wave rally starts, however, also here I can give you a proper target. That's nothing I would trade for. It's just something to be aware of. We don't want to be surprised by it. $62 basically, the 100% extension. that's sort of how it should develop. But yeah, obviously the B wave could have topped already. I mean, that would end the correction sooner. Either way, I would like to see that C wave to the downside, circle wave C, happen at some point in the near future. Until then, until we get a break below $50.50, it's possible that this circle wave B extends a bit into a wider flat structure. Ultimately, you know, a lot of different patterns could unfold here. Triangle, basically a more complex WXY correction. But for now, I'm tracking an ABC, and we can still allow that B wave to extend a little bit further if it needs to. So yeah, that's my update about AVAX. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.